In 2008, Rockstar Games decided to reinvent the wheel. Gone was the colorful chaos and cheat code-fueled carnage of San Andreas. Instead, Grand Theft Auto 4 arrived with a bold pitch. What if being a criminal was emotionally exhausting? Using their brand new Rage engine, Rockstar rebuilt Liberty City from the ground up. They ditched the RPG stats, jetpacks, and food-based body mass system. In return, we got realistic physics, detailed facial animations, and a city that looks like it's been soaked in cigarette ash since 1983. It was darker, it was heavier, it was somehow still funny. And it changed the trajectory of the series forever. GTA 4 tells a story not of rising to the top of a criminal empire, or 3 criminals trying to make it big. GTA 4 tells a story about the American dream being a lie. It's more like an American nightmare. So let's revisit the story, the mechanics, and the beautiful misery that is Grand Theft Auto 4. Let's go bowling one more time.
Nico, it's Roman.
GTA 4 introduces us to our protagonist Niko Bellic, a man not chasing power or even money. He's chasing closure. He's a war veteran that's haunted by his past. He's an immigrant that's come to Liberty City not for freedom, but for revenge. To find out who betrayed his unit and got his friends killed in the war. Niko's a man with a tragic backstory and a questionable fashion sense. Niko arrives in Liberty City looking for a fresh start, thanks to the promises from his cousin Roman about wealth, women, and penthouses. What he finds is debt, dysfunction, and a garbage apartment. Roman is somehow both the comic relief and the source of 90% of your stress throughout the game. But behind the jokes is a surprisingly deep narrative about revenge, trauma, and the cost of violence. Niko isn't just shooting people for fun. Well, not always. He's haunted by betrayal and regret. And Rockstar actually lets those emotions simmer throughout the story. Side characters like Brucey, your loud, roided-up hype man, Packy McReary, your Irish connection to organized crime, Dwayne Forge, a recently released felon in an existential spiral, Playboy X, who's basically Usher, and my personal favorite, Little Jacob.
Sure, I promise I'll comfort to a fool in an acre. A boy for creep before him can walk, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go for a
I love this guy. This was Rockstar telling a more grounded, morally complicated story, and somehow they pulled it off without losing their satirical bite.
10 years. I've been searching for the other 2. One of them lives here.
Why are you telling me this now? Do you always get sentimental after you kill people?
You kept asking.
Throughout the game, Niko is pulled in every direction. Crime families, drug dealers, old war buddies, and one extremely intense girlfriend who will absolutely call you out for crashing your motorcycle.
Stay home, you weirdo!
His past constantly collides with his present, and every time he thinks he's free, something drags him back.
War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
Roman? Roman! Are you sleeping, you fat fuck? Come on!
The missions aren't just plot devices. They're emotional checkpoints. Whether you're deciding between killing Dwayne or Playboy X, or choosing to spare a man who betrayed your entire unit back in the war. Thank you. Rockstar forces you to slow down and feel the weight of it all. And then there's the ending. Or should I say, the endings. GTA 4 hits you with one last decision. Make a deal with the devil, or settle a score the hard way. Both options lead to tragedy. There's no win here, just different flavors of loss. choose to do the deal, and Roman, your goofy, lovable, always annoying cousin, gets shot at his own wedding.
Yes?
Okay, thank you.
Gift from Dmitry Raskolov.
Chabombo clad. Yo, Nico. Calm down, man. Yo. Easy.
He told me to leave it. I left it.
Nico, get up, man. Get up.
Oh,
Gotta
man.
get you out of here.
You choose revenge, and Kate, your only real chance at love or redemption, dies in a drive-by that was meant for you.
All right, yes, okay. There we go. Okay, yes, we are married. Okay. Come on out of this blood clot.
Nico, come on. Oh, somebody call an ambulance. Call a fucking ambulance!
She's dead.
What? Oh, shit.
Told me to leave it. I thought I had. I thought it was over.
It's never over, Aya.
Nico, you can't blame
Of
yourself.
course I can. She's dead.
Easy, you better, man. Easy.
Either way, Nico is left with the same result: emptiness. Revenge completed, money earned, enemies gone. But at what cost? Just a few words from Nico standing alone in a city that promised him everything, but gave him nothing. The game doesn't care if you made good or bad choices, because in GTA 4, morality isn't a meter, it's a burden. You carry it with you even after the credits roll.
I know some of those guys. And they thought you were a fat fucking joke.
Whatever.
A joke!
And that's what makes the story stick. It's not about power fantasy, it's about consequence. It's about people who make bad decisions for the right reasons, or maybe just because they don't know any other way. In a series best known for rocket launchers, jetpacks, and 5-star wanted levels, GTA 4 quietly sits in a corner to give you massive depression.
I don't know.
GTA 4 introduced a more realistic vehicle handling model. Instead of zipping around corners like a go-kart on greased rails, cars now feel weighty, sometimes too weighty. It's argued it's much more realistic, which, yes, it is, and as much as I don't mind it, I have to admit it does get annoying sometimes. And combat got an overhaul too. A new cover system was introduced, allowing for more strategic shootouts. The aiming felt tighter than the PS2 era, but not quite perfect. Sometimes taking cover meant rolling into traffic or crouching behind something destructible. You know, tactics. But one of the most divisive features? The social system. Nico could go on dates, hang out with friends, and form relationships. You get calls from Roman to bowl, Little Jacob to drink, or Brucey to go to a strip club. It added depth, sure, but it also tested your patience. Ignoring their calls affected your relationships, which meant, yes, bowling was practically mandatory.
Be your umbrella? Well, my face is a big letter T. I forget the point. I forgot the point.
Yeah, you okay to fly, man?
Hey, trust me, Isaac, I drunk better when I drive.
But if you did them enough, and you actually gained a good relationship with that person, you were rewarded. There were also side activities like pool, darts, cab driving, vigilante work, car boosting. Liberty City was packed with things to do. They just weren't always thrilling. But where GTA 4 excelled was with its world building. From radio stations like WKTT to Weasel News that you can watch on the TV in your apartment, to the bleak, constantly gray skyline of Liberty City. Everything worked together to reinforce the tone. Cynical, gritty, and oddly poetic. GTA 4 was Rockstar's first major game built for the Xbox 360 and PS3. Using the new Rage engine, they rebuilt everything from scratch, and it shows.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
At launch, it received near universal acclaim. Critics praised the story, its scope, its realism. It even briefly held the record for the highest rated game on Metacritic. But over time, some fans began to turn. But compared to the more colorful San Andreas or the sprawling chaos at GTA 5, 4 stood out as the moody middle child. Less memeable, more meaningful. Today, it's remembered as a turning point. The game that proved Rockstar could do mature storytelling without losing their identity. And even with its flaws, it remains one of the most ambitious and weirdly emotional games in the franchise. And while the driving and movement might feel floaty or sluggish by today's standards, they're consistent with the game's tone. You're not supposed to feel like a superhero in this one. You're a man stuck between trauma, taxis, and too many phone calls from people who just want to get drunk. Or see titties.
Oh my god, it's just like...
What really makes GTA 4 hold up is its storytelling. Nico's journey isn't just compelling, it feels timeless. The immigrant experience, the search for redemption, the pain of chasing the American dream and finding a Craigslist mattress and a dead-end job instead, it's still relevant, and still affecting. Even now, no other GTA game has matched the emotional weight of 4. GTA 5 gave us 3 protagonists and a Hollywood heist fantasy. San Andreas gave us turf wars and jetpacks, and Vice City gave us neon and Scarface cosplay. But GTA 4 gave us something different. A world where every action feels like it has consequence. Where characters don't just disappear after one mission. Where revenge leaves a scar, not a smile. So yes, 17 years later, GTA 4 may not be the most fun for some, but it might just be the most human. Grand Theft Auto 4 isn't perfect. It's clunky, sometimes bleak, occasionally exhausting. But it's also unforgettable. A gritty masterpiece that dares to ask, what if crime just made you truly depressed? It's a game about broken dreams, broken bones, and broken windshields. But most of all, it's about Niko Bellic, a man who came to America looking for hope and found a city that offered him everything but. With that, I appreciate you all watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all in the future.